America, the land of the free, the home of the brave. Give me your tired and your poor. We were the first to the moon. We invented rock and roll. We have a Beyonce. We made Nazis. What did I just read? These are non-refundable. Yes, Captain America punched Nazis in his day. But a lesser-known part of history? Hitler's Nazi Party wrote almost all of their anti-Jewish laws based off of our own Jim Crow laws. And if you're like me and heard that fact and tore through your old high school history book looking for that chapter that you probably faked sick during but you came up with nothing, don't worry, you're not alone. Liars! All of you! Liars! Why are you lying to me? Oh no, I like that chapter. That's women's rights. Oh, no! But for real, there's been a lot of talk right now about remembering our American history and not erasing it. Well, here's the real American history lesson that our books have been erasing. First, let's start with Hitler and the Nazis' attitude towards America. There were many things about America that they hated, including our innovation, our go-get-em attitude, and the, hey, immigrants, come on over. You know, he hated all of that. But he did not hate our racism. Oh, and Walt Disney. Although he may have just been reading into Snow White's name, just a little too much. Hitler saw the United States as a potential future ally. America was a master at creating second-class citizens despite our freedom for all attitude. In Hitler's eyes, we were the most advanced country when it came to legal discrimination, and he admired our endeavor to keep the Nordic race on top. On November 15th, 1935, Hitler met with his top advisors to draft what would become the Nuremberg Laws, which would strip millions of Jewish people of their civil rights. During the meeting, Hitler and his top advisors looked at the United States Jim Crow laws as guidance to draft legislation. Hitler was super interested in how we successfully implemented laws that prevented interracial marriages. He also thought we did a super good job telling people apart so we could be more easily racist towards one another. Specifically, they copied two of America's Jim Crow laws, the miscegenation laws, which prohibited members of different races from marrying, and the one-drop rule, which stated that anyone with one drop of black ancestry was considered black. Hitler saw this and was like, hell yeah, can I get me some of that, please? As long as there isn't a drop of non-white blood in it, thank you so much, thank you. So, yeah, we made Nazis. Also, the guy who made sea monkeys, Harold Nathan Braunhut, was a white supremacist, so yeah, I mean, if that doesn't just ruin your day. Sea monkeys, man. Sucks. So yes, Hitler may have loved us for perfecting the marginalization of large groups within the confines of the law. But as I said earlier, Hitler also hated us. He hated our innovation, our American spirit. He hated our land of immigrants. And believe it or not, those are exactly the things that united us to not only beat Hitler, but also sow the seeds of the civil rights movement. America entered the war, which sparked the Double V campaign. Its aim was to gain victory abroad against the Nazis and victory here against Jim Crow laws. It was a huge step towards the civil rights movement. America also accepted Jewish immigrants into the country. Many of them still faced anti-Semitism here in the States and went to teach in the South at predominantly black schools. So German racism and terrible American racism brought these groups together, and those professors taught ideas that would be integral to the social movement of the 60s. It's a lot easier to write jokes for things that aren't sad. Like gremlins. Thanks, Dan. So yeah, we kind of made Nazis, but then we also Captain America punched them into oblivion, and those who were oppressed came to America to nudge us towards the civil rights movement, one of the most American things to ever happen in America, and champion rights for those affected by Jim Crow, and women, and immigrants, and Native Americans, and pretty much every person here in the United States. Not only that, but looking at the white nationalist movement today, nothing they have to say is new. It's just a reiteration of ideas that regurgitate themselves every few years to give power to the few at the top who would rather see us angry at each other and blame each other for our misfortune than being angry at the people who own 1% of all the economy's wealth. And if you're a white nationalist watching this and you think, hey, Hitler wasn't wrong, he had the right idea, you know that Hitler also thought that you guys came from the underwater city of Atlantis, right? Like, that's the best reason you could come up with as to why you were better than everyone else? Because you came from a mystical land of glittery mermaids? But hey, if you think he was right, you know what, go ahead, go look for Atlantis. Just walk right into that ocean without any life preservers. Just keep going. Don't turn around. Just call me when you find it. Thank you so much. So there you go. Knowing our real history is important. Otherwise, we don't see how these oppressive systems are connected, or how America can rise to the occasion, toppling these oppressive systems and creating a newer, better society afterwards. Even if it's only one step at a time. America! The civil rights movement! The Stonewall riots! Beyonce! We get to have a Beyonce! Not sure how I feel about Walt Disney anymore. The women's suffrage movement! God, Beyonce! Guys! Oh, sea monkeys, though. Yeah, sea monkeys is the bummer. That still hurts. But America... Yay! Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like the video, watch our other videos, subscribe, click the little red bell, and you get a notification every time we post. So yeah, do that too. Go America.